Welcome everyone, I'm Sergeant Chelsea Baker, and today we are continuing with our 31-day video challenge for the month of March. And March is also Women's History Month. So today I have two ladies with me, and I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourself, and then we're just gonna go with the flow and see what happens. So if you could start.
Yeah, I'm Specialist Carol Galuppi.
And you are with?
Oh. 2nd Battalion, the HHB with a double A.
Okay, and then you are full-time, so what do you do full-time?
I work for the Chief of Staff and the State Command Sergeant Major.
Okay, and then yourself?
I'm Specialist Montina. I am a part of 132nd MP. I'm a 25 uniform, so signal. I work on like the radios and the computers inside the Humvees.
Oh, that's awesome. So I should have asked you that before because you said signal. I just assumed you were part of the signal, one of the signal units, and I actually came from the 132nd MP company, so that's kind of funny. But
small world.
I know, it's crazy. Like every time you go somewhere, you meet somebody that either you might not have known, but they're a part of something that you were a part of in a sense.
Yeah.
So, Carol, how long have you been in?
2.5 years.
And what
2
exactly?
years. 2.5 years.
She has to like do a double take.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I know, like as time goes on, this month actually will be 9 for me, and it does not feel like 9 years. It's insane.
Doesn't look like it either.
No. It hasn't hit me yet, at least.
That 10-year mark. Start
Then it's
coming in
like-
with wrinkles.
Oh, thanks.
You still got another year.
Yeah, but I'm still young. I'm not even 30 yet.
True.
You're already putting that on me.
Yeah.
Anyways, but what was your experience enlisting, and like what brought you to get to that point?
So I am third generation on both sides of my family to be in the military in general. My grandpa was in the Air Force. My other grandpa was in the Navy. Both my parents were in the Guard. Both retired now. And I don't know, it just seemed like fun to just go do something really cool and be like, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, but
No, let's not do that.
feel awesome.
Feel awesome?
Yeah.
So, like, growing up, did you know that you wanted to join, or was it kind of like, well, my family's done it, so I might as well try it out and see how it goes? Or did you, like, want to join when you were younger?
No, I did not at all. I was like, if anything, I was like, no, not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was a tomboy when I was younger. Then I got really girly when I got older. And then, I don't know, just something, I just woke up one day and was like, the military just sounds like so much fun. Like, honestly, I just woke up and I was like, I'm just going to do it and see what happens. And I did it. And, I mean, so far, so good. It's been a pretty good experience so far. So I haven't really done anything cool because I've only been in for like 2 years. But I'm about to go to Poland with my unit in May. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun.
Okay. And you, Specialist how do you say it again?
Montina.
Montina. Mm-hmm. I was definitely about to butcher that, I'm not going to lie. But what was your experience? Like, how long have you been in, and what led you into joining the National Guard?
Well, I just hit my year mark in January, so I've only been, my 2nd year mark. I've only been in for 2 years. When I was in high school, I really didn't want to join the military, but I did ROTC, and I was really good at it, so I was like, might as well. But end of the year came, and I ended up going to college. The biggest mistake of my life.
You didn't like college?
No, I really just wanted to go because all my friends were going, and I just wanted to get that college experience. But honestly, it wasn't for me, so then I ended up joining the military. It actually took me like 6 months to join because I didn't meet the weight requirements and just all this other stuff. I
Must
had to
be
get
nice.
waivers.
I was going to say, I wish I had that problem.
Careful what you wish for. But,
True.
I haven't really done anything cool yet either. Yeah.
So when you, I'll start with you this time and then go back to you, Carol. When you enlisted, did you have an idea of what you wanted to do, or was it kind of just like you just picked a random MOS and you went with it?
Well, I wanted to go hard. Like, I wanted to be in infantry.
That's how I was.
And my mom was like, be careful, do your research. So before I went to MEPS, I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted to do. So, yeah.
And then was that signal then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
Because I'm into, like, computers and not really into radios, but I
Yeah.
really do love computers and networking and stuff like that. So.
Well, it definitely helps you get your foot in the door because you don't have to stay there your whole career. You can definitely move on to bigger and better things, and this allows you to learn and have like a baseline of things and then grow into something more. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
I bet you're excited to like see what's next.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Only 2 years. Like I can't even think
We're
of like,
babies.
where I was 2 years 2 years into mine.
9 years
funny.
is a long time.
I know.
2 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Feels like a long
Well, time flies by, especially when you're doing so much. Because, like, when I came in, the first 6-ish months, I was just an M-Day soldier. Then I was on ADOS for a year. Then I deployed. So, like, when you're doing all these different things, like, it just makes time fly by so fast. And you going on, like, any opportunity you get for schools or anything like that, definitely jump on them because, one, it's definitely a good learning experience as well as you broaden yourself and you further your career, and then it makes time fly by. Honestly, it really does. Like,
Yeah.
you don't think about it at the time. Like, you might be like, oh, this sucks, why am I doing this? But then you look back and you're like, that honestly wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
So, but Carol, how about for you? Did you know exactly what you wanted to do when you enlisted, or were you kind of just blindsided and went with it?
When I first joined, so like I said, my mom was in. She was a 42 Alpha her whole career, 33 years. And she loved it. And she was like, you'd like it. It's real low key, easy going, paperwork. You're sitting at a desk all the time. And then I started talking to my dad.
What did your dad do?
He was infantry, and then he went into 88 Mike because he was like, I can't do all that.
Yeah.
They broke, like, his body was just like,
Mm-hmm.
can't do it anymore. So I was talking to my dad, and he was like, well, you don't need to do anything crazy. You need to stay 42 Alpha. And then he started reminiscing, but when I was in infantry, it was so awesome. And I was like, yeah, I want to do something awesome. Like, I just want to roll in, punch in, and just frontline type stuff. And then went to MEPS, had my options. The ADA was the only one offering, like, a really awesome bonus. I mean, who doesn't want money?
Yeah.
I know. I wish that when I enlisted, they didn't have bonuses, so I didn't get to catch on that boat. But, I mean, I can definitely understand that sometimes the money is more appealing. As long as you're doing
It
something
definitely
you
helps.
like, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get to shoot missiles. That's what my job is. So, I mean, and that sounds really awesome all in itself. Like, when people ask, what do you do in the Army? I'm like, I get to shoot missiles. And they're like, oh, my God.
You're so cool.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
So, how has it been for both of you? We'll start with you this time. We'll just keep going back and forth.
Okay.
As far as enlisting and being a female in the Guard, like, have you had any, not issues, but, like, what's your experience been, I guess, and what advice would you give other females who are looking to enlist? Because, I mean, like you were saying before, I don't know if you said on the actual podcast, but when we were talking earlier, you were saying how your career field area wasn't open to females before, and now it is. So kind of like there's a lot more opportunities now for females in the military. So could you kind of like share your experience or maybe some I'm like losing my
Train of thought.
Yes. Any advice that you would give to females who are looking to enlist or maybe who are in their 2-year process?
I think just kind of like roll with the punches. In the ADA, I mean, there is other females, obviously, because you have to have like your 42 series and other MOSs that are in. I'm the only female in my platoon currently. And it's just like being like one of the dudes. They don't treat me any different. They're all really laid back with me. They don't treat me like, oh my God, I'm like some delicate flower.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's been awesome. Nothing crazy has really happened to me to be like, oh my God, I need to change MOSs or anything. I love it.
Yeah.
So I think just like, if this is what you're passionate about, do it.
Yes.
YOLO, as they used to say. That was a thing back in the day.
And what about yourself?
Well, I really haven't been through any struggles now, but when I was in basic, just being a female, having to push yourself as hard as the males, like it definitely was a struggle for me because, like I said, I was small and I really wasn't in the best of shape. Like, you could be small but not really, fit.
Yeah.
So I struggled. I had some hip problems, but I mean, nothing too crazy. I'm the only female signal person like in my unit, but they don't treat me any differently either. Like, they hold me to the same standards as everybody else.
Yeah.
But as far as being like full time, like I'm a technician now in a G3, like I can say like my biggest struggle is making sure my hair is in regulation, making sure my uniform is always squared away, like, and I can't do certain things. I can't go get my nails done.
Yeah.
I can't wear crazy makeup. I have to wear this every day. I mean, it's a sacrifice,
Yeah.
but I think it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's different whenever you're just an M-Day soldier and you just do it 1 week in a month to then going and being full time. And
every day.
yeah, it's just every day. It's like there's no break in between. You go to work Monday through Friday, and then you have drill, and you roll right into it, and then you go right back to work on Monday. So it's like it feels like there's no separation, and I feel the same way, especially because I do the same job. So before I reclassed, I was doing this job as well as still being an MP, so it kind of broke it up a little bit, but it still just kind of flew, like it went all together. But now that I'm public affairs on both sides, I love it, but sometimes it's just like, oh my gosh, like I
just need a break.
I know, I just need I want to go do something. And that's the cool thing about public affairs though, is that like we get to do so many different things. Like I've been down to Fort Stewart with the 4th of the 118th, and
And you just got back from Jordan, right?
yeah, Jordan. So I mean, stuff like that, and like I've been able to shoot different kind of weapon systems that I never would able to experience. I've been able to ride in vehicles that I probably never would have been able to experience if I didn't have this job. So I mean, it has its perks for sure, but a lot of people I feel don't realize it's not a challenge, but it's just there's not a separation whenever you do it full time as well as M-Day. So
Yeah.
but. Well, I'm glad that you guys could come in and talk to us. We're going to be doing more podcasts like this for the month of March, and hopefully you guys can refer some people to come in and talk to us about their experiences. But to end the podcast, I guess, is there anything that you guys would like to add or say or advice or anything like that?
I don't know. I think I kind of just wrapped it up earlier. I think that if this is what you want to do, do it. Don't let being a woman hold you back. Because, I mean, you're just as tough as the guys, and you find that out very quickly when you go into like basic and all that stuff, especially if you get female drill sergeants, because they push you way harder, way harder than the men. So you really find out how tough you are and what you can put your body through and your mind through and just kill it.
I agree.
All right. Well, again, thank you guys for stopping in. Hopefully I will see you. Maybe we'll have you guys come back in, especially whenever you guys hit like maybe 6 or 7 years in, and you can tell us your experiences then.
That re-up time.
Yeah. Give me a call. We'll get you on the set. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. I still cannot talk. Like, this is so bad right now. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And we will see you guys in the next episode.